Okay, SLA, service level agreements, is where that is also kind of a policy kind of a thing, so those can also be put on here. So again, this is everything called as an your, this will be an very important properties which will only be handled by your project manager, so it will not be with us. So setup and maintenance is kind of a very important task that these people generally maintain. Okay, so now let's go back to home. Okay, so now we will be creating something like your implementation project. Okay, so this is the first basic setup that we will do for any implementation project. So let's go and start. So for any implementation project, you have to go to your setup and maintenance again. Okay, and then we'll do one thing. We will name it with a company name. Okay, we'll just don't we'll not say like this is an XYZ ABC, something like that. So let's think about some company name. Okay, we will keep something like we will say something like Cisco. Okay, Cisco implementation project. So let's see that we are implementing for Cisco company. So whatever we are doing in this particular future projects. Okay, fine. So once you are in the setup and maintenance, click on manage implementation projects. Click here. Okay. So this is your manage implementation projects. In this, who are all have created. So as this is a test instance, so many have created Anita and all. For testing, I can create my own project name. Right? You can create your own project name. You can create a number of projects here. Once I provide you this instance. Okay. Yeah, so once I'm here, so you have something like an create kind of a button here. Okay, small icon, just click on it, create. Okay, so by default there will be some names that will be coming up. So if at all you want to change, so you just change it. So I don't want 13. I will say Cisco implementation project. Okay, so Cisco implementation. See, once I just clicked on this Cisco implementation project, it changed it, and now all the descriptions and everything changed. So it is assigned to your user itself. If at all you want to change, you can search for a particular user. Okay, so you can search for a user here, and then you can once the user is searched, it will come up here. You can say okay if you want to assign this implementation project for a particular user. If not, it's to your user, just cancel that and keep as it is. Okay, so start date. Okay, so I'll keep the same date as of today's date. So I was just checking if I can change any date formats here. Okay, but there is one place where you can change this date formats, I think in the preferences itself. Okay, so let us see this later. Maybe tomorrow once we start our class in the initial stage, we'll see how can we change the date format, but definitely yes, we can change the date formats. Okay, so once I give your start date, click on next. Okay, so now the thing is here in this implementation, can we create the project on past date? Yes, we can create the project, but the only thing is you need to just put one particular date. For everything, you need to manage one particular date. Okay, or else we can do one thing. I'll go back. I'll maintain a particular date, something like I'll say from 1st Jan 2016. Okay, I'll maintain this particular project for a particular date and then say next. Okay, so now here you need to select the offerings that you want to basically do it. So now I will just click on my deployment and development. Okay, I want these two offerings to be in my particular implementation project. And then for this, what all the things that you want to do. So I will click on payroll, workforce scheduling, predictions. I don't want time and labor. Workforce profiles, I'll put it. And then workforce management is one part. And then come down. So you also have something like development. So now the development will open up. So come down. So what all in your development? Worker goal setting, career development, questionnaires, worker performance, questionnaires, I just clicked it, talent review, succession management. Okay, I want these things, and I'll say save and open a project. Just click OK. Okay, so now you got this project here, something like. So let me open this. Okay, so let me see if at all I can see my absences. Okay, I cannot see my absences, but payroll is there. Absences is not there, but anyways, okay. Let me see that. Okay, so this is where you can just go through your navigation. So like for example, right now I just applied these things. Okay, so now I can just expand. I just expanded, and then I can just see like what all exist in my these things and everything. Okay, so these are all the things that I have here. Assign tasks. Click on assign tasks. Okay, I'll just click on this on assign tasks. Okay, so this is where you get, and then assign same due date for all users. So this is workforce deployment assigned users. So due date, or else you can keep the date as it is. Due date means like when you want to assign this particular task to the users. Okay, so now there are no assigned users here, so you can just directly go and can click on your user. Okay, so here you can just click on cm empl search. Okay, so HCM IMPL is one. If at all you want to see the permission details, you can click on this, the permission details and all. So click on save and close. So where can we create the users in Fusion? I hear whenever an employee is created, by default user is created. Not exactly. I will show you there is something called as an identity manager thing where you can create. Again, I think that will be part of IDM. Yes, identity manager. Oracle Identity Manager. So that will be kind of a manager where we can access these profiles and everything. So that will be a separate class I will show you. So first that will come under your security. So how we can create a role, so how we can create a user, so what is the difference between implementation, user and data role. So all these things is a separate class. I will definitely tell you about that. But if at all you want to have an idea where it is created in Oracle Identity Manager kind of an access.